Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Throwing to begin, it's Stafford. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. Now he's free at the 35. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. That covered 73 yards. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Big 20. Sanders trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2. What do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. 21. 180. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Detroit. His 6th touchdown now for the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. The veteran Darius Slay, they're on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes, he'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down for Houston.
always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
1st and 10.
That's why you went into the bag.
Out of the gun.
That's why you went into the bag.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
I went David House into the straight
What they
bag.
did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Can you stop by your mama's house and get that package?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Mahomes back. He's got it at the 7, and he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Houston.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Williams. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The motion man is Johnson. Now a 1st down throw for Stafford. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a huge play for Detroit. 55 yards on the game.
A gain of 55 yards.
Right, 22. Right, 22. From the gun, here's Sanders. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. 280! Alert! Here's Sanders. And he'll punch forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
8-3 brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Blue 60, 32. One more time with Sanders. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Extra point attempt to come here. His kick is good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Yellow. They'll begin here on the ground. Room to run past midfield. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 35 yards. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the Lions'
Hey,
23-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Out to his right. He runs with it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Monarchs. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Monarchs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
22. Yellow 80. Yellow 80.
A first down throw for Stafford. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Yellow 20. 59.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Lions first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
To the air again. Stafford. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
20. 50.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford.
That was my fault. I could have killed that nigga J-Mo.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Hey, 260.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
32. Alert. Ready. Alert. Late. Middle. Stop.
Stafford now. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down.
First down. 1st and goal, Detroit.
Stop.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Lady. Stop.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The extra point is good. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Moving to his right. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 56 yards. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Patrick to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Houston. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Now Bunker to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Monarchs will even the score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Khalif Raymond to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, here's Stafford. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
22! Omaha! Ready!
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Detroit.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Running is Sanders. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and
9. 59! Stay 50, stay 50.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. Third and a yard.
Set! Yellow 20, 32!
Williams in motion.
Stop!
They'll try and run here with Sanders. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Lady!
Laporta in motion. On 4th down, Stafford. That's taken in.
Oh, bro.
And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal. One final throw before the break. Moving outside the pocket. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Lions. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
The kick is good, so add one more. It will take a first-half lead into the locker room. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. Hutchinson. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Give on the ground. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here's Williams on the return. Finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
80, 50, 50. Easy, large.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Detroit.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A short one caught by Laporta. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
That's good.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Laporta in motion. On 1st down, Stafford. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Yellow 20!
Straight ahead, it's Sanders. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, after the failures of the first and second down, you got to look now at your third down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
Laporta in motion. Throw on third down, Stafford. He's got his big tight end. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions.
Touchdown, Lions.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Color. Yellow. 43. There's a line.
They go play action with Mahomes. That is hard inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Stay 50, stay 50. Set. 280. Easy, alert. Alert.
On first and 10, Stafford. This one not quite on target. Got him too much, and that one falls incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ready, big 20. 280. Alert.
Moore going in motion. On second down, here's Stafford. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
They're going to go. It's Stafford. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
From the 31, here is second and 6.
Now second and 6.
Yellow. Easy. Where's that?
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Now, here's second and goal.
Yellow.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he will score again. Touchdown, Monarchs. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Monarchs will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First down, Stafford. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Hey, give me radar.
Second down, it's Stafford. Working 3 downfield, it is Williams. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Detroit.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
The motion man is Johnson. Stafford now on first down. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Hey, 5-0!
Again, it's Stafford. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Detroit. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Lions will go up by 7.
42.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Easy. Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. So after two straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Lions have come up with the football. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The motion man is Johnson. Stafford now to throw on first down. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta.
Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Blue 60! Hurry!
Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's second and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Set! 250! Middle!
From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's close to the goal line. Took the big shot at the end. But he indeed will have them set up for first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They are not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Lions. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone.
The kicker on.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here comes a return from the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Brought down up past the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First and 10.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and a yard. Here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
6 yards.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football, setting up first and goal. Here's a run. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Now, second and goal.
Yellow, yellow.
They'll go with him again. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Houston. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Here's Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Monarchs will cut the deficit to 7.
Lions 56. Monarchs 49. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Raymond now to return it. Whoa. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. They'll drop to throw. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Detroit.
Zero. 280. And middle.
A run. It's Sanders. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
11. Set. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one. A first down.
280.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. His throw left side, taken in by Johnson.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. Stafford now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
At the 8-yard line.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal.
180.
Quickly to Laporta on the RPO. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Point after, coming up here. He gets it to go, and the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's 1st down.
Yellow. 180.
One last shot now for Mahomes. That's going to be caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.